Hi guys, I am trying to have short and sweet bi-weeklies. So before I start, let me again remind you about my 2018 Taroscopes. I wish to thank to everybody who pre-ordered 2018 Taroscopes. I'm really working on them. I finished the general introduction for all 2018, kind of like what we have in common, what kind of year is going to be. That's just that part was 45 minutes, and now I'm going to go in the nitty-gritty of each sign. So guys, go ahead, pre-order. It is $19.95 per sign or $39.95 for all signs, and that price is going up on the 1st. So looking forward to your orders. Thank you guys, and let's quickly jump into these bi-weeklies. Hi Taurus, and welcome to your bi-weeklies, and this is until the end of November. So before I start, I'm going to lift every card so you can see what I have here before me. We have Nine of Swords, then we have the Empress, then we have Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands reversed, we have Two of Swords reversed, we have Nine of Wands reversed, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, Temperance, and in your case one more card jumped out, Eight of Wands reversed. Interestingly enough, we have only one pentacle, which kind of comes close to your sign. However, we have the Empress, which can represent Taurus, or at least it's Venus in Taurus for sure. So what do I see for you guys? There is a period that kind of like feels weird and iffy. There is a period where you wanted to go to the next stage of something with somebody. You were, I guess, ready to move, definitely move into the next dating phase. Maybe even become a mother, I would say. Maybe some of you even lost your pregnancy, or have a really difficult time with your pregnancy. Maybe some of you felt you couldn't keep this pregnancy because it just was too much in your life with everything that was going on. Maybe for some of you, you were left by your partner, and that caused you enormous anxiety. I see two nines. So some phase in this 2-week period is going to come to a head, and a new phase will start, right? Things are getting balanced out. Things are getting in order, in some kind of moderation. I think if you had some kind of partner who caused you this mishmash, let's call it, it might be a second chance that kind of actually will take off. But it might also go in a phase of a whole bunch of miscommunication. So I can see this Mercury retrograde here playing out for you. But this is the card that worries me. When I see Two of Swords, pardon me, even in the opposite situation, it is kind of really hard to walk this tightrope, right? Especially when you're blindfolded. But now, you are definitely not going to succeed, right? So it really feels that somebody is imposing some kind of things on you, or you feel that you have to accept what's given. You're getting to a point of giving up on something. I certainly feel that somebody either left you out in the cold, and to you this is like horror when somebody is manipulating with your finances or manipulating with how to move forward in life, right? Because you kind of want to have the Empress situation where you feel like on your throne, when you kind of have control over your surroundings, right? But it looks like that kind of like is going to be in question, in particular like with some of you having the dating situation. If you guys are not dating and there is nobody like this who is in and out of your life, then somebody new might be coming, and somebody new who might be somebody old as well. So either or. Still, it's going to feel weird. You might go out on a date, but you will feel like, oh, why am I doing this? I'm kind of like, you'll feel a little bit of disillusionment. Well, the Eight of Wands in the upright situation talks about wands of love, right? And arrows of love, right? And look at that. It's also thinking on this kind of like moon. Now, it's kind of interesting that we have this moon twice showing up here, right? Both times it's reversed. So I feel that you need to get some kind of clarity over something for yourself. When this card comes in, the Temperance generally talks about merging two very different things and finally kind of like getting that alchemy going. But the way they kind of portray this card, I just like feel, off you go, you're back in the pond, right? It is sometimes really hard to say goodbye, right? Especially if you already have some strong ties like children, etc. with someone. But you know what is worse than like 10 years, you know, with bad relationship, 10 years in one day. And I think somebody might actually impose that decision on you, that this is coming to that kind of like time when somebody else is going to call quits, and hence you're going to feel like somebody pulled a rug under your feet. But you guys are going to recover so quickly. This is going to be even fun to watch. So, and then when you recover, it looks like that other person will try to catch up and try to send you some kind of communication. It's going to be sort of like out of luck. Kind of like it will feel for you at that stage, wait a minute, like, you know how hard it is. I'm an earth sign. I'm not moving very, very fast. And you had every single chance in the book. And I was like all fiery toward you because I see this energy here for you was like all this, look at this, all this energy. Oh my gosh, all of this energy is fire and air energy. And this is for you just too much. It feels like fight or flight all the time. And you're going to say, I'm getting into balance, and you know what, I kind of like need to do things maybe slower, maybe kind of like work on my pace, and maybe kind of take a step back. So it will be interesting to hear from you, Taurus, to see what's going on. And yeah, please order your Tarot for 2018. And until the next time, I love you.